Alright, so I'm going to be making soup. I've rinsed off my vegetables. I have my vegetables here that I'm going to be putting in the soup. So first I'm starting with some baby bok choy. And I guess I should cut up the hardest vegetables first. Because the hardest vegetables take the longest to cook. And then in a pot here I have some chicken broth that I started the day before. I had it in the fridge and I skimmed out some of the extra fat that had solidified on the top. So that's something that my mom always talked about doing. I don't always do that, but usually I just make the chicken broth. I just cook the chicken that has the bones in the pan. That's usually already cooked. I like to just get a pre-cooked chicken. I could cook a chicken, but the pre-cooked chickens are good too. So I cook it for hours, usually with vegetables, you know, like a soup basically. So I got some celery. Celery is good for nerves. Actually, parsley is also good for nerves as well, but I think parsley has some other nutrients that celery doesn't have. Celery is like really super low calorie and low in carbs. So, got 3 celery stalks here, and I put 2 stalks of the baby bok choy already in the pan. It's like the temperature at night, well, at least when I'm outside, it's pretty cold. It's jacket weather already. It's like the day, still actually not too cold in the day. So towards the end of the month, I think that's when it's going to be much colder, even in the daytime. I've been trying to get mostly organic foods lately, especially fruits and vegetables. For a while, I wasn't really eating much meat. Lately, I've been eating more meat, but not a lot. Not a lot compared to the past. I used to eat, I used to eat meat much more often. But then again, I was in the gym. I used to be in the gym so often too. I used to go to the gym every single day. Well, before I had my daughter, I was at the gym pretty much every day. I do those like workout classes, weight machines, cardio machines sometimes. So when I do go to the gym every whatever amount of months or more, or once a year now. I don't know. When I do go to the gym, it's like I'm just doing weights, machines, I think, and I'll stretch, and I don't really do the cardio machines. Just because they take more time, you know. It's like if my daughter is active in a park or something with me, like if we go to the park and we walk around the park or we run around the park, like if she's on a scooter or like if she was on like something like that, then I'd be running. But actually we don't really go to the park much, like to run around. Like we do sometimes, but it's not at the level of how much I used to go to the gym. So this is celery, and normally the celery with the leaves, it would be bitter if you're just eating it raw, but eating it like this in the soup, it's actually not raw. I mean, not raw, but bitter. I mean, yeah, it's not bitter in the soup, or at least not that I can tell. It seems like it's just tastes nice in the soup. So actually for a while there, I was eating a lot of like vegetables and hummus every day. It's like my everyday type of food. Well, I mean, there were other foods I was eating, but like before that, I didn't really eat much hummus. So, let's see. So we've got some colorful radishes. And I never really thought to cut these up and put them in soup, but then I did some time back, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, you could cook these, even cucumbers. I was like, oh, you can actually cook cucumbers. I mean, that's usually not the way people were eating them that I know of, but like usually they were eating them just raw. But yeah, you can put these in the soup, even salad, soup, whatever you're gonna do. Just remembered I have a vegetable cutter that we got not that long ago. It's good when there's like a lot of vegetables to cut up, or they're hard to cut up. I just thought about it just now, but I'll just cut these by hand. With okra actually grows, like basically if people, I haven't actually planted an okra plant, but I was reading about it, and the okra plant would grow so much okra itself that's a good plant to have in the garden. That's what I was reading. And I cut off the ends. I don't know if I can eat the ends or not, so I just cut those off. But yeah, I think okra is good in soup. It's healthy. I mean, we could say so many vegetables are healthy, right? But some have more nutrients than others. You know, I like to have okra every once in a while. I don't have it all the time. So just go ahead and I'm gonna put the stove I'll put it to medium for maybe like 5 minutes or more. Actually, no, I'll leave it probably 10 minutes on a medium heat. Right now I have the chicken broth that I had started the other day. It's just cooking chicken in the pan. But I'm going to put some chicken in here too. And so right now I have the curly parsley. I was reading that the parsley is good for, like, if somebody was having nerve pain or something like that. And I was like, what's that? But yeah, I mean, it's healthy. It has a lot of nutrients. Cut this up. And then I have these bok choy leaves. I didn't put these in here yet, but I'll just go ahead and put these in here. And then I'm gonna get the rotisserie chicken out of the fridge and put some of it in there, some part that has like bones, basically. So this one I got from Sprouts, and I think that's usually where I get it from. The okra I've gotten all over my fingers. It's like the inside of the okra. Mix things. Chicken. And the chicken. I'm going to put it in the pan, like some. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Let's see. At some point I will be doing the rest of it. I'm not going to just not use it. But. I'm just doing small batches of soup. I mean, there's only me and Mirabella eating this. It's not. Otherwise, if I make a lot, it's just, I'm gonna have to put it away. And I don't mind to do like small batches. So yeah. So, hold on. So here we are. We have the soup. I'm gonna add more water to this for sure. Just gonna add more water. I've got it on medium. I think I'll leave it on medium for a while, maybe turn it down if it starts boiling too much. But yeah, so that's how I've been making soup lately. It's like this. All right, well, have a good day.